What's up, guys? It's Matt with Galaxy Games 843. I'm here tonight with Xtreme Vending and the Howard Hospitality Group for your Wednesday night live stream. Welcome, everyone. Man, the chat's already blowing up.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome, guys. How was your New Year's?
Go ahead.
It was rough for me. I've been sick.
Man, you are not feeling good.
Yeah. You missed us kind of last week. Glad to see you back, though. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in the chat though. I was in there for the first 90 minutes, and the last 30 minutes I left. But yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Very good stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Glad to have you back. I mean, the show seems so much better when it's all three of us rather than just two of us. So glad you're back. Welcome back. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
So what did you guys do for New Year's? Did you do anything vending related? I did a collection on New Year's Day. Actually, I did two collections on New Year's Day.
Yeah, I saw your video. Yeah, you were talking about New Year's Day. What about you, Howard?
Yes.
Did you?
The one you saw that we posted today, that was from New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
So
that was New Year's Eve.
So we collected all our claw machines on New Year's Eve, and that was the biggest collection we've ever had. It was insane. So that was great for us.
Heck yeah. And you know what's funny? So like now that's your biggest collection ever, but like in the future, you'll look back and say, man, that was small compared to what it's going to be in the future. So
we hope.
Very cool. Heck yeah.
I'm playing catch up on my collections.
Look at the show off. Look at the show off.
There's my collection. And then the bigger bills.
Don't make me go grab my stacks.
I wanted to show that. But I wanted to show everyone. So I got the scale right here. You can't really see it because it's off camera. And I showed this to Howard, but this is crazy, right? Can you see that okay? It says 0. All right, give me just a second. I gotta lift this up. I gotta use both hands and my legs.
Is this one of those
this
bucket
is all
scales?
Quarters I'm about to lift on here.
It's all quarters.
Scales,
This is insane.
Here we go.
Okay, you ready for this? It's not all the way on the scale. It's got my shirt.
While you're doing that, I'm going to start addressing some comments. 720 Vending has joined us. Welcome, 720 Vending. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Hey.
He says, hello, everyone. I'll put that up there on the screen. Oh, and check this out. It's now including the, I guess that it was always including the avatars, but very cool. Nice avatar there, 720 Vending. All right, let's see the scale here. What's that say? I see 2.7. That's all I see.
Over here more.
90 and 2.7. There we go. And that's quarters.
You got to move it over to your.
Yeah, you're good. You're good now. You're good.
There you
okay.
Go.
90.25. Is that what that is, or?
Yeah, 2.5.
Oh, 90 in 0.25. Okay, I got you. All right, very cool.
90 pounds in quarters.
That's a lot of money.
Dang.
Yeah, I switched my fingers just now though.
So tell them how
that.
long that is and how many machines.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is my 2-week collection. I'm just catching up on it, and it's only about half my route. So I still got another half to do for the 2-week collection. Oh, sorry, Deku. That was me. Sorry, dog got mad because I was slamming stuff. But yeah, 2-week collection.
Set the 90 pounds down on his paw or something?
Yeah,
on the dog's tail. Oh, he muted himself. All right.
Yeah. I didn't want the dog barking on the camera. That's my bad.
Sure thing.
So
that's very cool. That's an awesome looking collection for sure, though.
Half your route for 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's half my route. It's so heavy. It's like $1,800 in quarters alone, and I still got, like I said, I got a whole bunch more to collect on. So, gotta do that.
That's awesome.
Well, good. Randy is joining us this evening. He says, "Hey guys, hey Randy, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you." And as Xtreme Vending is showing all his singles there, PA Pokemon Pulls says it probably looks like a drug dealer's house. Or maybe a dancer's house or a waiter's house or something like that. Who knows? But thanks for joining us, PA Pokemon Pulls, which I haven't featured on the channel yet, but I did get those 4 big boxes of Pokemon cards from PA Pokemon Pulls. So thanks again for that deal, buddy. Appreciate that.
That's
very
awesome.
cool. I'm excited to get those into the machines. And you'll see in the weekend video at the game store, one side of our Pokemon trading card vending machine is sold out. So watch for that this weekend. It's coming up.
Wow.
It's going to be cool. Yeah. All right. Looks like we got our first comment about some assistance here from Randy. He says, Xtreme, if you need help rolling those quarters, send me some and he'll roll them for you.
Okay, thank you. It might cost a lot in the post. Actually, I already got a paper cut from rolling quarters.
Right.
Because what happened, Galaxy, is my machine died on me when I was doing these quarters. My
Oh
little sorter.
no, your
It
sorter
gave
machine
up.
died
Yeah, the motor went out on me. So
from all that weight.
Right.
Too many quarters in that. Hero 3 says, this is pretty funny. He says, Hero 3 says, use that 90 pounds to work your biceps, quick play style. You watch Eli doing the curls with the buckets of quarters, right?
Yeah, you can tell he works out. That guy, man.
Yeah, he is so buff. His biceps are huge.
I talk to Eli quite a bit. He goes to the gym every day, he says. In fact, he's
Yeah.
he's getting me more motivated to try and get more fit for Vegas. So he's been giving me some tips and some stuff like that. So hopefully by the time I get to Vegas, you know, this whole double chin thing that you see in my videos will be gone. We'll see what happens.
You're looking good though with the haircut and the new styling.
There's no haircut. It's the same.
Oh, you look different.
You guys. No, it's just I don't know. Maybe I positioned my camera a little bit different tonight, so I don't know if it's the angle or something. I don't know. And I got a new light. I got a new light for Christmas too. This is an official ring light, one of the big ring lights.
Oh, nice.
Previously you would have laughed at my setup. It was like literally PVC pipes and like fluorescent bulbs that were it was a nightmare. It was a good thing it was behind the camera, not in front of the camera. Let's just say that. All right. Who else is joining us? Looks like Alicia is asking us how many machines we have total, and that's a question we always get, but I never know the answer to because machines come and go, and there's some machines we visit a ton, a lot, and some machines we don't visit that often. So this is always a number that's always like, how many is it? One of these days we have to sit down and make a spreadsheet because some locations have multiple machines too, so you never really know. At least I don't. What about you guys?
Well, we have a bunch of different types of machines. So we just we just got insurance. So we have about $30,000 in machines. So without counting them all in my head, we have more on the way because we just got some more locations. So we're going to be adding, but nothing like David has. I mean, David's got more than all of us, I think.
For sure.
Yeah, well, it's easy to get because they're mini machines and stuff. You can order them in bulk and stuff. But I got like over 60 locations and probably close to 100 machines, something around there. I actually have a shipment coming in of 8 more machines, so I'll be getting that in.
Growing. Very cool. Yeah. Good job. That's awesome. Here, PA Pokemon Pool says the deal that we made on his cards, because I paid him in cash, got him a lot more Pokemon cards. So nice. He took that and reinvested that cash.
Nice.
Hopefully he's making some good videos out of it too.
Because we're getting some from him too. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to buy lots of Pokemon cards. He makes Pokemon card opening pack videos. They're pretty cool. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out.
And he's a super nice guy too. Really nice.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
Him and I actually go way back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We were coworkers back in the day, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Next up comes from 720 Vending. He says, does anyone have any damage to their machines from the recent deep freeze that the country had? I know I don't. I'm good here in the South. I only have one outdoor machine, and those machines, they're insulated. So like anything inside is pretty much insulated. So it pretty much remains a constant temperature on the inside of the machine. So no damage here. All good. Anyone out there?
We had our machine. One of our Mexican restaurant locations actually has like a carport kind of attached to the building where people sit underneath to eat. And our claw machine's actually it's a locking carport, and it was actually on the corner, and it got a little wet, so we moved it when we went there last time. But other than that, it didn't affect it at all. It just got the outside a little bit wet, but that's it. That's the only thing we have.
Arizona is pretty nice weather during this time of year. This is the best time of the year for it.
Yeah,
so
this is your comfortable time,
this
right?
is my season of love of going outside and enjoying nature.
For sure. Ryan Hader says, Xtreme, you might need a Costco flatbed cart to bring your quarters to the bank.
Or a dolly or something. I know it was crazy. I couldn't believe the weight on that. So that was awesome.
What's funny though? So if you got a ton of quarters like that, you can make some friends with some other businesses and use those to make connections. That's what I've done at this point. There's a gas station that will buy any roll of quarter I can bring to them at this point. And I think it's too bad we can't do coin pushers in this state, because if we could, I would definitely hit them up for a location, and they would give it to me. They love me that much.
Yeah,
So
that's really
it's
cool idea.
unfortunate because that would be a great,
We need,
great
we need to go
place.
out and contact our politicians and protest.
Yes, for sure. Because we all want to run coin pushers like Quick Play and
I know.
Who else? Claw Kicker does them. You know, it's too bad we can't do them.
I would love the coin pushers.
Here's another one. PA Pokemon Poll says it's time to invest in your own Coinstar machine.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the residuals on that too? That'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I wonder how you get
For
contracts
sure.
and stuff for that.
I don't know. That might be something to look into. I've thought about like all that stuff. Like, how do you get contracts for like Coinstar or like Redbox or like all those types of like services that are like they're like vending machines, but maybe they're different. I don't know. I always thought something like that might be cool. Matt Carter joins us tonight. He says, "Hey guys, welcome, Matt. Thanks so much."
Matt.
There we go.
Hey.
And while everyone's joining and saying thanks and hello, we appreciate you being here. We've already got 32 viewers watching the live stream right now.
Nice.
So
Nice.
if you haven't done so yet, guys, I think it looks like we only got 5 likes so far. Give this video a like. Help other people find the live stream. We would really appreciate your support like that. And speaking of support, let's talk about our contest.
Yeah.
It's a good time to talk about the contest, right?
Yes.
Are we giving something away? What are we giving away?
So
what do we have for them?
What are we giving away? We're giving away a claw machine. So we teamed up with candymachines.com, and they have given us a claw machine to give away on our stream as part of is what we do on Wednesday nights. They think what we do is great, and they're super happy about us talking about their machines and everything that we do, and about us going to Vegas because they're going to be in Vegas. And they want to see everybody in Vegas. So we got together with them, and we're giving away a mini claw machine from candymachines.com. And it's super easy to qualify. If you have to belong to the Discord. So that's the first thing you got to do. So the Xtreme Vending and Galaxy Games 843 Discord. There is a link in all of our videos to get to the Discord.
And in this one, I finally included it in
this
nice.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we finally figured out what we're doing here. Perfect. So
it only took us 8 weeks.
So if you go on the Discord, you join, and in the Discord, there is a category just for the giveaway. I don't know what you call it, a category or what you call it, but you click on it, and there's a link in there, and it takes like, what, a minute, David? Like maybe?
Yeah, like a minute. I signed up
That's how we're going to keep track of people, and it takes you to the Candy Machines website. You fill out this quick form, and then belong to the Discord. So those are the 2 things you got to do first. And then after that, the only other thing you have to do to be qualified is to subscribe to our channels. So subscribe to Xtreme Vending's YouTube channel, of Galaxy Game 843's YouTube channel, and then the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. Once you've done those things, you're in. So, and then what we're going to do is give you bonus chances in the Discord, which we're trying to figure out how to do. And then we're also going to, every comment that you do on our videos between now and March, you also get an entry. And the grand prize drawing is when?
March 27th.
Yeah, so the end of March.
One of those days in there.
Yep. So at the end of March in Las Vegas at the Candy Machines booth, the last week of March at the National Bulk Vending Association Conference. That's where we're all going, and we're going to do it live in the Candy Machines booth and do the drawing there. So you got a few months to do as many comments as you can and to subscribe and do all that stuff. So you got plenty of time. So that's what we're doing.
Commenting, make sure it's something related to the video or whatnot to the channel. So
you coming in?
Yeah,
I thought you were about to get chair hit like WWE back
there. The SmackDown is real.
The Undertaker is behind me back here.
But that's a great segue for our next comment. It's from the Wandering Mantis. Looks like he's the first time joining us on the live stream. So welcome, Wandering Mantis. Says he hopes to see us in Vegas in March. So yes, that's what we're talking about. Giving away the claw machine in Vegas in March. So again, thank you all so much.
It is so cool how their little icons are showing up now. That's really neat.
Well, I think they were before, but like every week I tweak some settings a little bit for this, and I try to see what's going to look better and what's going to look better, what I don't like. And I seem to like this one pretty good. I think the avatars are showing up better, which is pretty cool. For sure. All right, Sal joins us. He says, heavy hello. I'm not sure why it's heavy, but hello, Sal. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks so much for joining us. And PA Pokemon Pool says he might have to start doing vending after seeing those fat stacks. Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously it's 2023. Everyone's talking about, the resolutions and what changes they're going to make this year. Vending is not a bad little side hustle or even a full-time gig to get into because it can make you some nice side money.
For sure.
As you saw, Xtreme Vending showed us some of his collections for the day, and it's something we all highlight in our videos, which maybe some people don't like, but it's also motivating to others that want to get involved in the vending business and maybe create some freedom for themselves or some financial security, maybe even. But yeah, I'd love to see PA Pokemon Pool start doing some vending stuff too. Get that Pennsylvania market locked down.
At least do some
I wonder
Pokemon
if
cards.
it's legal to have coin
Yeah.
pushers in PA, in Pennsylvania.
You know what? Well, I don't know if you follow my community tab. I ran into multiple coin pushers in Ohio, and I kept posting pictures of them on my community tab. So I think I found at least 3 or 4 while I was there, and I had to play each one of them. Just saying, I had to play each one of them. I was going to do some videos, but I didn't do any video. Just took some pictures. Anyway, all right. 720 Vending says one of his machines got so cold that 20 cans of Dr. Pepper Zero and 4 cans of Monster Zero exploded in the machine.
Oh my
He's
god.
now installing a temperature controller with a heater in the machine. Man, that's crazy. I bet that was a mess.
Oh my god.
A
What
sticky,
mess.
gross mess.
Yeah.
Sorry that happened, man.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
that sucks.
So the question, 720 Vending also has a YouTube channel. My question is, did you get video of this whole thing? The
hope so.
aftermath, the cleaning? Hope so, because that's the kind of things that people love to watch. They love to watch us clean our machines, or like when there's a disaster like that to pick up from it.
They like our pain.
They like our pain of watching us fix our machines, or like for example, a couple of my robbery videos where my machines got broken into. Those did way better than most of my regular videos too. So that's one thing I say. Anytime something negative happens, turn it into a positive experience and make a video out of it, because it's always good content for sure. But sorry that happened, man. That's not cool. All right, what else we got? ET Vending joins us. Says, "What's up, guys?"
Hey, how are you guys?
How
What's
is
up,
your
guys?
barn full of machines?
That thing
I
is
saw.
awesome.
Have you seen his video of his arcade?
Yeah, the two of them. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, ET arcade
He
is
did for
awesome.
Halloween. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
Yeah, watch all your videos, guys. Good stuff.
yeah.
for sure.
Welcome. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us.
hmm
Maybe one of these weeks too, we'll have you on camera if you're interested in joining us on camera. I don't know how many more of us we can fit on this screen, but we can sure try. Right? We can sure try.
We could probably do a fourth, man.
Just
I
be
bet we
like
can do a
one
fourth.
eye.
I bet we can do a fourth. But you're right. You're right. Pedro's Lucario says, "Sup, everybody. Welcome, Pedro.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up,
Pedro.
Pedro?
Loving all these people saying hello tonight. Thank you so much." All right, here's a question for Jonathan. He said it's from Ryan Hayter. He says, "Jonathan, question. You get your sticker machines from candymachines.com, which is correct. He's asking, what brand do you buy? Do you have a brand you use?"
Yeah, so we get them on there, and they were actually off the website for about a week. And I talked to Kevin because I couldn't find them. We were looking for them in the last live stream, remember? And they weren't
Yes.
on there. And he supposedly put them back up today because I guess they were out of stock. So they're doing
Oh, okay.
pre-orders right now, and you
Oh,
can
good.
pre-order it, saying by the end of the month they'll be in stock. But he did put them back up today, and it's an Eagle sticker and tattoo machine. They're $339. Actually, I'll copy the link right now, and I'll put it, if it'll let me, I'll put it in the comments.
I was going to
But
say, what
make sure
link are
you
you going to
use your-
use?
Put it in the Discord because we want.
Oh, we got to use our link. So I better not put
Yes.
it there, actually.
Yes, you got to use your link. Anytime we're
Yes.
talking about candymachines.com, if you're placing an order, you
Please.
have to use the Howard Hospitality Group affiliate link.
For the boss. Yes.
Because I understand the boss has something big in store for us. I don't
She
know
does.
what, but I'm looking forward to whatever you guys have coming our way.
She's got she's got a really cool idea for her videos, and we're actually going to be ordering what she wants. Since we did that last collection, we've got enough money to go ahead and order what she wanted to put in her videos.
Oh.
So we're going to be ordering that.
Oh, I just saw that surprised face behind you.
She doesn't know yet.
I was gonna say, was she aware of
So,
that? Because she looked pretty happy just for a second there.
yeah, she's very excited, and it also involves her brother. He's going to be helping us do it, so it's really kind of cool, and she's very excited about it. So please use that affiliate link for Candy
Yes.
Machines, because all that money goes back into the account for her to use for her business. And then she also has, I don't know if you saw in our videos now, but you can buy her a hot cocoa on our videos too. There's a link in the description, so you can buy her a hot chocolate in our videos.
Oh,
and stuff.
nice.
So
Okay,
she's trying to
all
do
right.
as much as she can to get the money
She's
there.
a
So
little entrepreneur, that's for sure.
yeah, she's got all kinds of ideas. She's pretty
Well,
smart.
can you tell us when we might find out what this thing is?
Well, it depends on how long it takes to get here, which I'm
Okay.
guessing it'll probably be about
So it's a physical item. Okay. All
2
right.
to 3 weeks. So we have to order it, and then it comes, and then we have to figure out how to use it. So there's a whole process to it. So then we can start filming with it, and that's what we're waiting for. So
Filming with it.
Either a
yeah,
new camera or maybe well, you know, I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to
yeah.
speculate
Don't speculate. Nobody
because
knows. Trying to
yeah.
keep it on the down low.
Keep
and
it on
so
the
it's gonna be a
DL.
surprise.
Excellent.
So
Well,
we're very excited.
we're all very excited to find out what the heck this is going to be. And we can't wait to learn
Yeah.
it. We can't wait to
So
learn.
she's excited. So
Cool.
that, and then she came up. I don't know if I told you guys. She came up with the idea of doing the croc charms in her machines too. And we ordered some from Candy Machines. We ordered some of their little acorn capsules, and we
Yes.
ordered some croc charms from Amazon. And so she's going to be doing croc charms.
That's
So we're trying to
cool.
get stickers made for the machine that says now featuring croc charms, so we can put them on the claw machines, and those are going in soon too. So we're going to see how those are going to do. So
I've also seen mini machines with a candy claw. You know what a candy claw is? It's not
Yeah.
even 3 or 4. It's like a bucket scooper kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've seen just a mini claw with a candy claw in it, and it was just full of loose croc charms in it. So you could maybe win 1, you could maybe win 4, you could maybe win none. But my daughter went nuts, and she just like kept putting money. She's like, and now her crocs are all covered in croc charms because she won a bunch of them. But it was a really cool idea because I'm sure when you buy them in bulk, the price per charm is not super expensive.
No, how many
Right?
charms were in the thing? Like 100?
Like 120. I
think it's 120 for like $12 or something like that on Amazon.
Okay.
They're super cheap. And then the acorn capsules were really cheap. So,
Yeah.
And we only charged 50 cents in our machine. So we were going to put like 2 or 3 croc charms in each thing, and then they could win those too. And we're hoping they like it. We don't know, but I really want to get the stickers first before we put them in there, because I don't think they'll know they're in there until we tell them they're in there. Because you can see them through them, but not very well. So they probably won't know what they are. So
very cool. Well, real quick. Homestyle Vending says, "Hey guys, hey Homestyle Vending, thanks for joining us."
Hey.
And then there's another question for Jonathan. He says, the question is from JWE 2020. He says, Howard, where are you buying your prizes for your claw machine? So we always see those big bags of prizes that Amelia's carrying around, right? Where are you getting them all from?
We actually ordered those when we ordered our Golden House machines from Grant. He's really good friends with the guy that owns SSM Vending. So we actually have a video on our page of us unboxing a box from them, and that's what we used primarily in there. And then we had bought some stuff from Rick's Vending, and then also from Flatline. Is that right? Flatline. That's right. So we've kind of taken a few prizes from those other ones and thrown them in and made a mix. But most of it, almost 80% of it or 90% of it, is SSM Vending stuff that we bought because it was super cheap. Cool. And it's really nice. Like the capsules are really nice capsules. They're round and the stuff looks good, and they seem to be happy with it. And it's got these little squishy astronauts and stuff in it. And so we are actually running out. So we're gonna have to order something else. So if anybody knows, you can put in the comments where a good deal on some stuff is. SSM Vending has a bunch of new stuff. I know Flatline has a bunch of new stuff. I see them on Facebook all the time with all kinds of new stuff. So I know there's some stuff out there, but we don't know what to buy. We're going to be buying some new stuff here in about a week or so.
Well, speaking of boxes of prizes, Xtreme, tell us more about your boxes of
prizes
on the Discord. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm almost sold out already. I just got.
You can't keep those things in stock.
It goes out so fast. Basically, for $359, you get 500 toys. You get like, Pokemon plush. You get Disney plush. You get little cartoon purses. You get Pikachu heads, watches, all sorts of great stuff. And Dragon Ball Z characters, anime characters, Pokeballs, just a huge selection of different toys. and they're made for the minis. Like they're really designed for those mini claw machines, the super minis, the golden houses, the regular minis, the mega minis. You just stick them in there, and there's a nice bunch of toys. And I sell them for $3.59. That includes the shipping costs. And I give you a tracking number. Actually, I sold like 3 of them today, and I'm only down to maybe like 5 boxes left. Is all I have left.
But man,
So,
that's unheard of. It's less than $1 per item, including shipping. That is, that's really good.
We're trying to get a spot where we can do like $1 and a 50-cent machine together, and then buy your stuff and put them. Because that's all your stuff is like super nice, licensed, really nice stuff.
It's like $1 per play stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, $1 per play stuff. So I mean,
that's what I put in my machines, and you saw the stack of the cash. These are the collections I get from it, and so that's why I was like, I put this together so my viewers could do it, and I just thought it would be pretty fun to do, and that's what we're doing. So I'll have to bring another box of the toys in and show that sometime.
Absolutely. All right. Looks like Sweet Treat King has joined us. He says, "What's up, everyone?" So thanks for joining us, Sweet Treat King.
He's probably doing
Appreciate you being here with us tonight.
He's always working at night.
He's always working
he's,
at night.
He's the meme king on Discord. I love it. He makes me laugh all the time.
Yep.
And then Homestyle Vending says he just ordered 10 mini claw machines. Congratulations on your order.
Congrats. When did you
How'd
get
you
that?
like to get an 11th though? We
order.
can maybe hook you up with an 11th machine too. Right?
Your giveaway.
Don't forget about that.
10 machines. That's
a pretty hefty investment right there, buying 10 machines.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments. Do you have locations already set up for them, or are you going to go out and start locating once they come in stock? Or tell us more about what you're going to do. It's pretty cool. Frankie Rios, and then he has temp in parentheses. I'm not sure why is it temp. Anyway, he says, "Hi, how are you? Thanks, Frankie, for joining us. Glad to have you here this evening." And then Homestyle Vending with participation tonight. We appreciate that. It says does anybody know if it's legal to have coin pushers in North Dakota? I think it's safe to say most of us haven't even been to North Dakota, let alone know if it's legal for coin pushers. I'm not sure. The best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Look it up with your local laws and stuff like that.
Yeah. Call your local law enforcement divisions and ask them. I mean, that's going to be the best way. Like for instance, I know that in South Carolina, coin pushers are considered gambling machines because you put money in and you might get a chance to get money back out. And therefore it's a gambling device, so to speak. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, or also known as SLED here in our state, has said, yeah, they're illegal, but they pretty much said we've got bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean? So I'm still not going to do it, at least not right now. But there are places in the state where you can find them if you look hard enough. So take that with a grain of salt. All right. I love this here. So Hero 3, we were talking about our machines, right? He says, here's a fact. A clean machine gets more green or silver, which I think is a great thing to live by. So that's something a lot of us, well, you know what? I'm not going to say a lot of us, because Amelia, I see her cleaning those machines in all those videos. So that's a good thing. Most of us don't film ourselves cleaning our machines.
Right.
At least just on a regular basis. But I think this is probably back when we were talking about when the sodas exploded in 720 Vending's machine and how people like to watch us clean that kind of stuff up. But yeah, obviously you want to make sure your machines are always looking good. They're clean. They're not have fingerprints all over them. Do the best you can to keep your machines looking good, and you're going to get a better result in your collections for sure.
Amelia's super OCD about that.
Like green fingerprints on the side.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
She can't stand that. And then like on all our candy machines, she makes sure she cleans like the bottom stand and everything like really well. Like she
well, I know like especially for some of my places, like the flea market arcade, there's always like a face print on my claw machine. Like, who's like sticking their face up against the claw machine? Like I can see a definite nose outline on the glass. So
trying to get that angle.
Right, trying to get just the right angle for sure. So funny how that works. All right, so speaking of cleaning the machine, 720 Vending did give us a follow-up comment. He says it wasn't sticky, just messy. He did post a short of the initial find and a full video of the cleanup. So cool, I'll have to check that out for sure. Thanks for sharing.
Let me turn your microphone.
Oh, yeah.
And then another full-line question for Jonathan over at Howard Hospitality Group. Hero 3 says, Howard, how many full-line vending machines do you have? Is it just the one hotel? And do you plan on adding more full line? I know it's more than just the one hotel.
No, we have. So we've got currently we've got 4 locations, and each location has, well, except for the hotel. Hotel only has 1 snack machine, but the other ones all have 2 or 3 machines. So we've got 2 dealerships, and one dealership has 3 machines. They've got a soda machine in the actual maintenance, in the shop, and then they've got 1 drink machine and 1 snack machine, and then the other dealership has a snack machine and a soda machine, and then our what do you call it? Our hotel, it has just a snack machine. They want a combo machine because it's 2 stories, so they actually want a combo machine upstairs, but you can't get machines right now because we order them new and you just can't get them. They're out of stock everywhere. So it might be better now, but when we were looking, they were sold out. And then we do have a drink machine at a local school. So at our middle school in town, for the teachers, we've got a drink machine there too. So that's what we have for full line. And actually, my son, Sam, because Amelia doesn't really like doing the full line vending.
Right? It's a lot more work.
Yeah, so she's she won't say it, but she's said it without saying it. But so my son, he actually decided that he's going to probably take over doing the full line vending.
Nice.
His name's Sam, so he wants to be Soda Snack Sam, and he wants to take over the snacks and drinks. So today was our first day with him and I, and we pre-kitted all of our stuff for tomorrow, and I showed him how to stock and do all that stuff. So tomorrow's our first day doing it together. So it'll be pretty fun.
Oh, that's be fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
awesome.
Can you turn my microphone back on?
Oh yeah.
Your microphone's on, girl.
It's on.
Oh, it's been on?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We heard you.
Were you singing back there? I think you were
My
singing.
water was really cold, and so I started freezing because it's cold.
It's all good. All right, 720 Vending also says he's creating and posting videos of building that new temperature controller and the install. So that's pretty cool. He does a lot of cool tech videos for modifying vending machines. He's actually taken the single price vending machines and turned them into multi-price machines so you can make them credit card compatible. Really cool stuff. Very cool.
Off topic, I watched the video last night because I was up super late and I was goofing off. And I don't know if you ever watch Hill Vending's videos.
Yeah. He's in North Carolina.
He is working with somebody, and they're doing a beer vending machine.
Okay.
An alcohol, vending machine, and it's got like a display on the side where it checks IDs, and I don't know how it's going to work, but he did like a really short video on it last night, which is really interesting to see how that's going to go. But I don't know if they'd let you do it in California, but I mean,
probably not.
I don't know where he's at, but that was something I hadn't seen before. So that was kind of new. So that might be coming, well, I guess we'll see how it goes. But that was something interesting I saw.
For sure. And real quick, I got to interrupt. Thomas Frey just sent us our first super chat of the night. Aww. Thank you so much, Thomas, for the super chat. We really do appreciate that. It's like whenever that happens, I got to jump ahead, obviously, and recognize that. We really do appreciate that. As you know, all money raised in super chats is going towards the Vegas trip. So thank you so much for that. That's going to help out. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support.
Thomas is like #1 supporter.
Yeah,
he's like,
heck yeah,
every week. We appreciate that
for sure.
Thomas.
We very much appreciate that. All right, next question is for me. It's about the flea market arcade. So I just did a video today, posted at 5 p.m. Eastern, about doing the collection from our flea market arcade. And the flea market arcade is like a love-hate relationship with this location. Mrs. Galaxy Games wants to get rid of it. It's declining in foot traffic. If you saw in the video, we actually pan around down the hallway. We're right at the end of one of the hallways.
Yeah, I saw it.
And there's like nobody there. It was a holiday, so it was New Year's Day. So people could have had other things going on, or maybe they were too tired from the night before. Who knows? But the question is, how does the flea market arcade location work? And basically, I rent the space. So I actually pay a weekly fee for the space, and it's like, I want to say it's like $28 for the weekend or for the week, but it's only open 2 days a week. So I call it the weekend, but it's technically the week. It ends up being $112 per month. And
that's not bad.
It's not bad. I used to have 2 spaces. I just condensed it down to 1. So I used to be doing $112 every 2 weeks. So now it's only $112 a month. And I think making that decision made it profitable again. Now, overall, I probably drugged my feet in making that decision. And it's kind of funny because I was doing the end of the year numbers and I actually lost about $30. I was about $30 in the red for the year for that location,
Wow.
not including any cost of goods sold like the cups and the machines or anything like that. Just straight out money in
Right.
versus money out. So, I'd still kind of consider that location to be storage technically, even though it's been there for a little while now. I haven't even tried to locate those machines. But basically, I just pay a monthly fee or a weekly fee, but I do it once a month. And I just do my collections once a month as well, typically as well. So that's how it works.
Did you get any like other locations from that location? Like, did you possibly, maybe
That was
somebody saw
that
it?
was that was kind of like what I had in mind. And it's funny because I've had people reach out to me and
Mhm.
ask like questions about that. And one of them was another vendor at the flea market. And they
Oh,
wanted
okay.
me to put some machines in their booth and split the
Oh,
cost. I'm like, why would I do that when I could just put them in my booth and keep all the money myself?
right.
Yeah.
So it hasn't really panned out. I was kind of hoping that would spur some vending business as well, because I've got signs up and everything there too that says vending and maybe buy machines or sell machines, but didn't really
Right.
work out that way.
Are they going to move you eventually, though? Like you were talking
So
about.
so basically how it works is the flea market is set up like the Atlanta airport. So you know how the Atlanta airport is set up? Anybody? It's basically
Yeah.
a big main row where you can walk and where the train is. And then each terminal, kind of looks like a ladder pattern. It's perpendicular to
Oh,
that main row. So
yeah.
that's how our flea market is set up too. And basically, I'm in row A at the very end of row A, and like the middle part where everybody walks to connect to all the different concourses, so to speak, is where I want to be. That's the main hallway. And basically, you have to be there for so long before you can get to that main hallway. And you
Um,
can't get to that main hallway until something opens up. So what happens is one of the say tomorrow one of the vendors leaves the main hallway, they pull out, they're done at the flea market, they tell them they're no longer going to be there. Then what the flea market is supposed to do is go down the list of who's been there the longest and offer them that spot to move to
right.
the middle. So they keep telling me I'm next on the list, and I don't know if I believe them, but no one's also leaving the middle spots either. So I don't know what I can do. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure if that location is going to make it through all of 2023. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
I would hope that you get the middle spot by then, sometime this
Yeah,
year.
it would work out much better for sure. It would do a lot better collection because there'd be a lot more foot traffic in the middle. Everybody walks up and down the middle everywhere. It's like making connections in the Atlanta airport. That's the best way I can describe it, honestly. All right. Let's see here. So here's a question from Hero 3 for Jonathan. It says, Howard, I used your link 2 to 3 days ago. Did it work? You probably don't
Um,
know yet, right? You
I
probably
it
don't.
doesn't. The only thing it tells us is it just says how much was bought, like, and then what our commission is, but it doesn't
Nice.
say what was bought or anything like that. It
But
just
but do
says
you get like an instant update? Like, can you instantly see
I can go
when
on
a
there and
purchase is
see.
made?
Yeah. So it
Okay.
basically it'll show like it'll show what I haven't. It's been a couple of days since I've been on there,
Yeah.
but basically it's kind of cool. So basically it'll say like oh somebody bought like $200 worth, and then you get whatever percentage of it is. I don't even remember how much it is, and then it shows you how much you get, and then I guess they pay you out like every month, so you have to wait a month to get paid out or whatever.
Yeah,
So it
for
shows like
sure.
what's coming, but it doesn't show. It doesn't show that till the end, I guess.
For
So
sure.
it's really neat. But so right now, it says that where is it? Because I saw the whole thing. Conversions. There it is. So it says that somebody bought something. One order was $1,300. Somebody must have bought a
Ooh,
machine, which is
nice.
really cool. And then there's like
Cha-ching.
60 and 20 and 80 and 300 and 200. So just whatever they buy, and it's really neat because if they click on it, it's good for 30 days. If they buy anything in 30 days, so if they wait 30 days, you have to go back and click again in order to make
Yeah.
it work again.
Well, good to know.
But
Good to know.
yeah, so it's pretty
All
neat.
right. This next question coming in, I love it because it's so funny. So Pedro says, About the flea market location, was it easier to acquire than most places? It's super easy because all I had to do was walk in and say, I want to rent a booth. I want to rent a
Yeah.
space. Right. So there was no option for them to say no. They're not going to turn
Right.
away free. They're, you know,
Because you're paying for it. Yeah.
yeah, their job is to get, you know, those booths rented out. So it was the easiest location I ever got. Sure. I knew I was going to get a yes going there. So for sure. All right. Who else? Looks like Abel is joining us. Abel says, hi, welcome to the live stream.
Hi.
Abel, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Now's a good time to remind everyone too. We're currently at 29 viewers and we've only got 21 likes. So give us a thumbs up to like the video. Also, while you're doing that, make sure you subscribe to Galaxy Games 843, Xtreme Vending, and the Howard Hospitality Group. You're going to need to do so to win that claw machine anyway. So just subscribe if you haven't done so yet. For sure. All right, talking about Croc Charms, PA Pokemon Pool says they make Pokemon and Mario Croc Charms, which is pretty cool. He would definitely sport those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they didn't
And
have
it looks
any
like Tarek
licensed
is joining
stuff
us.
that we saw, right?
No.
No, not
sure.
on Amazon.
No, not on
Mhm.
Amazon. I've seen licensed stuff at like the mall and stuff like that.
Oh,
Places like that, like those. There was actually a big bulk place in the mall for a little while. I don't know if it's still there. But Terica joins us. Terica TV. Welcome, Terica. Thanks for joining us
Hey,
again this week. We
how's it going,
appreciate you
Terica?
being here.
she always comments on our videos. She's so nice. So
She
cool.
is awesome. And we,
Yeah.
we appreciate you showing up to hang out with us every week. It's really cool
Thank
that you're
you.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And sorry it took us so long to get to your comment. We're, as usual, behind on the comments.
Only 18 minutes behind.
It wouldn't be our regular show if we weren't behind on the comments, right? We always
Yeah.
get catch up. We always get caught up by the end, though. So it's all
We
good.
do. We do lightning round.
And then looks like Hero 3 is talking to 720 Vending directly, saying about all those different videos he was talking about. Looks like they'll be interesting. He better go subscribe. That's right. Subscribe to 720 Vending also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched quite
And-
a few of his videos. He has
Heck
really
yeah.
good videos. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
and
He's
his
the one who
wife.
taught me how to open those 12 packs too over my knee. Love it. All right. Another comment from Frankie says, hey, Galaxy Games 843, how are you? Joining from Mexico. Nice. Welcome.
Nice.
Nice to have some
Ooh.
international viewers here. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everything's going good down there for you in Mexico. Don't know if you have any vending machines or not, but if you do, let us know. I'd love to hear like what kind of things people vend in, you know, other places that are, you know, not what we're used to. So put it in the comments. Let us know like what you put in your vending machines if you have them, or if you don't, maybe some of your favorite things to buy from vending machines where you're located. We'd like to hear stuff like that. All right, what else? 720 Vending talking about Coin Pusher says in Colorado, the Department of Gaming doesn't allow them. So don't come to Colorado and look to find Coin Pushers. You're not going to find them there. So not sure how, you know, if it's the same thing in North Dakota. I know that we were talking about North Dakota. And then also looks like in Oklahoma,
Like,
it's the same
legal.
thing. Because Wayne Hawkins says not legal in Oklahoma, but they may be legal on tribal lands such as gas stations.
Mm.
I was
So-
wondering about that too.
Yeah.
That may be something to look into. I don't know. Put in the comments, guys, if you know anything about that, you know, whether the same rules apply on different types of property like that. I don't know if that would be a difference to a normal person or if they would still have to be owned by tribes or something like that. I'm not sure how that would work, but still cool. Okay, here we go. I asked about why he has the temp in his name. He says it's because he had to private most of his videos because someone was threatening that it can be removed. I'm not sure what that means. Well, hopefully everything worked out okay with that. Never any good if someone's threatening you. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully you're getting back on track there. So sorry that happened to you though. All right, JWE 2020 says, is bulk vending worth it? Gumballs, capsules, etc. I think it depends on how involved you want to be,
Right.
right?
So, like for us, I mean,
yeah,
there's nothing easier, honestly, and there's nothing cheaper to get into vending than bulk
Yeah.
vending. So, I mean, that's how we got started. So we did that, and we did full line vending at the same time. And so she has, I don't know if it's almost, I don't know how many candy machines she has now, but you it's kind of like set them and forget them. You know what I mean? I mean, we go
it's
back
a little
every-
bit more passive for sure.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more passive, and we go back about every 3 weeks. We live, most of them are in town, so I go by and kind of wipe them down and stuff when I'm in the area, but we really don't you don't really have to worry about them. I mean, they're great, and they're not like claw machines or vending machine or full line where you're going to make a lot of money, but it's just sitting there collecting money while you're not doing anything. So I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you
have
figure, for the cost, I mean, because like we've had them since February, and they just now paid themselves back. So they made enough money to pay themselves back now. So we own them, outright. So everything from this point forward is profit, and it's about, each machine's $20 to $30 a month, roughly. That's what we make on each machine, which is pretty good.
like if you watch videos like Quick Play, where they go and show
Yeah.
off all their different triple heads that they use,
Yeah,
which I
that's
think
what
they
we
also
do.
get from. I think they also get those from candymachines.com
Yep.
too.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, they're good for like 20, 30, maybe $40 or $50 a month.
Yeah.
And if you have 10 machines, then maybe you get $300 to $500 a month. If you got 20 machines, double that, so on and so forth. So, it's probably like Jonathan said, it's the most easiest, it's the most passive, especially if you're just doing candy or gumballs or something. When you get into more things like Pokemon cards, like we're doing, then there's
Yeah.
a little bit more work involved. You got to stuff all the cards in the envelopes.
Sleeves,
And
yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, that
takes time.
Quick Play has them at Walmart's and
Yeah.
quite a bit bigger locations too. But I mean, we spend maybe 5 minutes at a location, collecting the money and wiping them down, and we're on our way. So you figure if you're spending 5 minutes to 10 minutes a month
Mm-hmm.
at a location collecting $30, I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So, I mean, a lot of people say, if they went back, they probably wouldn't do candy machines because they don't make a lot of money. But if it's just sitting there making money and it's not costing you anything, then why not? If you don't mind stopping. And because like a lot of them are at our restaurants, so we go there anyways to eat food. So we just, we get our food and collect our money and leave. So I don't know.
Yeah, I
They're
got
great
this guy. He has over 500 locations, and he's in Nevada, Arizona, and a few other states or something like that. He's spread around. Anyways, that's all he does.
Who's that?
Locations. This guy. Well, actually, his son took it over because he actually passed away during COVID. But his son took it over because that's the thing about vending. We don't talk about it too much. But when you do pass on, vending is something that you can pass on to your children and family. And that's what happened. The son took it over. The son has a business that makes him $250,000 a year from all these machines. Yeah, but
yeah.
Well,
I work for the boss, so I mean,
she's in charge.
She's not passing it to me.
Well, it sounds like you better start talking about your salary then, for sure. She just looks the other way. Love it. All right, let's get to some more comments here. Wandering Mantis says, thanks for explaining that. We're talking about the Flea Market Arcade location. Top Shot Gaming joins us tonight. Welcome, Top Shot. He says, sorry he's late. That's okay. Thanks for joining us.
We appreciate you joining, yeah.
Yes, we appreciate you being here. Remember, guys, you can come and go as you please in these live streams. You don't have to be here on time. We'll be here on time, but you don't have to be here on time. Just come and go as you please. Just join us and throw us some comments, throw us some likes, throw us all that stuff, and make sure you enter into our contest.
Yes, please.
For sure.
I'm
here we go.
Excited for whoever wins that thing. That's going to be so cool.
I can't wait. I can't wait to figure out who it is.
Oh, I can't wait either. It's going to be
It's going to be cool that we're all going to be there in Vegas to give it away.
What'd be really cool is if the person that wins it is in the live stream when we give it away.
Heck yeah, that would
be. And they comment or whatever, and we can get them like on the phone or something. That would be
That'd be really cool.
Call us at.
So yeah, I guess one thing we should probably figure out is exactly when during Vegas trip we're going to have this live stream and this actual drawing and giveaway. So we'll talk about that more offline.
Yeah, we'll look at the schedule,
March,
and then it may be at the same time.
I think we really want to come up with an actual date and time, so that everyone's aware and everyone has plenty of opportunity to be able to sign in and see who the winner is going to be live.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we need to figure that out. So more to come on that, guys. We'll work on that offline and get you some actual dates and times and stuff.
2.5 months away.
Cool.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's getting just a couple months now. We're in the same year at least.
So quick.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, 720 Vending, another comment talking about buying used machines. Looks like he's had some luck buying them on Facebook and Craigslist, and that's pretty much where I find all my machines too. I know you, Jonathan, you were talking about buying new machines. Have you ever thought about maybe finding something that was slightly used instead?
If it was slightly used, I could see it. Now that we've
Mhm.
been doing it a little bit longer and I know the machines as well as I do, I mean, I think I would only buy Wittern machines for snack machines. I don't think,
I love Wittern machines too.
yeah, and I mean, I'm very happy with their machines and they work and we don't have issues. And I mean, not because they're new, but just because I call them and they do answer the phone and you know what I
Yep.
mean? It's been great for us. So we're very happy with those machines. And then we have those glass front, we get all our drink machines from Pepsi. So they
Mhm.
provide those for us. We don't pay for those. So we get
Yeah,
those from
well,
Pepsi.
that part works out good.
Yeah, so that's great for us. And then we have to stock it with Pepsi products. But it's I mean, those machines are really nice, those glass front ones too. So if I could find something that was, I'd probably be okay with it. It's still scary for us though, because I
Yeah.
mean they're expensive, you know, and
Heck yeah.
it's a
Heck
big
yeah.
investment. So
For sure.
yeah.
All right. Our next question comes from Andrew McNally, and I think it's a great question because it's something that we all deal with here in the vending business. It says, "Hey everyone, getting ready to go out and try to secure our first locations. What are some common questions to expect from managers or owners?" So, what are you guys hearing when you asking locations?
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, or even Amelia. I know she does a lot of the talking now, right? If you
Yeah,
want to
well,
join
she
us
does
in
all the
live-
talking. Yeah.
Well,
So what do they
when I
ask?
go up and talk to
Oh,
the
go ahead.
owner, oh no, let Amelia go. I want to hear what Amelia says. Actually, I'm
For
really
sure,
curious.
for sure.
Usually, though, because sometimes they think that we're asking you to put a poster in the window. And so they're like, yeah, go ahead. And we're like, oh, that was really easy. And we're like, so are you sure you want to do this? And they're like, yeah, I don't care. It's fine. And I get like kind of concerned. And I'm like, I'm happy, but this is kind of weird. And then like, we're like, okay, we'll bring the machine in. And they're like, no.
Yeah, they don't understand. That happens a lot, and because we go to a lot of Mexican restaurants, and sometimes
Yeah.
the language barrier is kind of hard.
Sure,
And so
sure.
we come in with our flyer, of her, so it kind of shows the picture of the machine so people can see, and it's the same one that's hanging inside the machine when we put them in there. But so she
Yeah.
goes and she shows them the flyer, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, put it in the window." She's like, "Oh no, I want to put a machine," and then you have to kind of explain it to them or whatever,
yeah.
and. So she's got one Mexican restaurant we went to last week before the holiday that I come to find out they actually have 3 restaurants in the area. And so the lady was like super positive. So that might be a new location.
Nice,
Then,
nice.
yeah. And then looks like we have a couple more. We have one for sure, more grocery store coming. That's already confirmed. He's just rearranging the front of his store to find a spot for her to put her machine there. And then come to find out in Sacramento, there's about 10 other grocery stores that we might be able to get into. So we're working on those right now. So that would be really cool for us. And then Sam, for the full line vending, because he got all excited about it, we went to Les Schwab to get our tires balanced and rotated. And he asked them the other day about that. So we might be doing their full line vending at, I don't know if
Nice.
do you guys have Les Schwab? And
No, but
it's
I'm
like
sure
a
it's
tire.
your typical tire shop, right?
Yeah. So it's like a tire shop. So that's pretty cool too. So we got some stuff
Cool.
coming.
Very cool.
Yeah.
How about you, David? What kind of questions do you get from managers or owners when asking for locations?
Well, usually the manager asks about, they have to tell the owner and stuff. So I really try to just talk to the owner. That's my main thing. I ask the question to the manager, like where the owner is. So my main goal is to actually get to the owner, not the manager, even though like there's like a 10% chance the manager can make the decision. So I would try to go straight to the manager, and you gotta feel out the area. When you walk into a location, you're trying to get it. Find a spot that your machine could go to before you even approach, because you're going to want to be able to show them your knowledge, and you want to be able to show them where you can visually put the machine. So if it was a mini claw machine, and I see a corner with a plug right there that's going to be secured, safe, and ready to go, I'll be like, look, right over here, I can put my machine. And I'll show them a picture of the machine. I'll be like, this thing is so tiny, it's the size of a high chair. If it's a restaurant, I always mention about high chairs because they understand how big a high chair is. And then I tell them, hey, I'm going to pay you some money. It's not just because they always think that they ask me, what do I have to pay for this? And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm paying you. And they're like, what, really? And then they get all excited and they think it's really cool. And you let them know. Basically, you just have a conversation with them. When you get doing it, you kind of get to this like kind of like we talked about this. What was it, a week ago or 2 weeks ago? talking about there's like a built-in script in your head that you kind of just have.
Yep.
It just kind of naturally goes through, and it's really fun. It actually becomes really fun talking to the owners.
It's
and
really
I recommend. What's that?
It was really fun for Amelia because when we started, she would say, "Hi, I'm Amelia, and I have my own business, and I do mini claw machines." And then that would be kind of the farthest that she would go when she started because she didn't know what else to say. And then I'd kind of fill in the gaps, as we went. And now I just stand there, and she does the whole thing. So I think once you do a few of them, you'll get kind of the the groove, and then she knows how to. She's like a little sales girl. I mean, she knows when they say something, she knows the exact thing to say back. Like she knows, they're like, "Oh, well, we don't really have room." She's like, "Well, they're really small," Then and she talks to them. She's like, "Look at the picture," and and she like knows how to do it now. And I think you get that confidence, but it's intimidating. I mean, well, she's only 11, but I mean, for anybody to go in and talk to this big business owner and ask them to stick something in their store that takes electricity. It's not an easy ask. So I mean,
for sure,
it's you'll get the hang of it. And I think the biggest thing it needs a plug. What else do we hear?
How much power does it take?
Yeah, we hear a lot of times too, like, we don't want to be responsible, and we have our insurance now, which is great. So we don't have to worry about that. But before we would say, no, you're not responsible for if something breaks because they were worried about paying for it.
That was something that I've ran into as well.
Yeah.
Also,
so we've gotten that quite a bit. But those are kind of, most people, like, they get kind of excited when they see the picture. That seems to be our biggest thing. So I would say if you can get a flyer or something with you standing next to it or in a business that's similar to where you're going to put it, then that helps a lot because the visual, just walking in and talking about it is not going to be enough. You need something to show them.
Because in my picture, it's only like a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
I saw your picture on, was it Facebook Marketplace? I just did a search and I found you on Facebook.
Yes.
For vending.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Too funny. But yeah, I mean, always think about, selling the benefits. When it comes to sales, sell the benefits as to why your machine would do good in their location for their business.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something to pass the time for the kids waiting, or maybe it's something to supply something for the employees or the customers or something like that. But really just sell the benefit.
Back in the beginning, when we first got started, if you go back to one of our original videos, we did a video on these little these little boxes that we did. And I think Cosmic Vending's done a video on it. I think ET Vending's done a video on it too. Something similar where if you go in and you see somebody and they're not there, or if you go in and ask somebody and you have to go back for some reason, we always take, like for our full line stuff, we take a box of snacks.
And like a little gift box.
Right. Like every time, like it's no fail. I think 99% of our locations. And then I know that like Cosmic Vending's done it with little toys in a smaller box, and he's had really good success with that too. So the boxes, like the little secret weapon video that we did like way back in March or something like that.
When we just started.
Yeah, we just started and we came up with the idea and we put our little business card on it and stuff, and it works really well. So if you're looking for something to like kind of break the ice, go in with the box. Even I'm
gonna have to go back and watch that video.
Yeah, sure. Even the first time you go in there and it works every time. It's like, this is what we bring, and it's usually stuff that people want. You put the good stuff in there.
Yeah, right. Not the stuff you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah, chocolate and candy and chips and like an energy drink of some kind, like a Red Bull or something, and you bring it in there. And the other thing that we went to, because we went to our courthouse locally, and we're hoping to get in there for a full line, but we went in about a week later and the box was on the counter and the employees were eating the snacks out of the box. So like it stayed sitting out, for people to look at with our logo and stuff on it for a whole week. So that was cool for us too. So, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty neat. They look really, cool. They look really good. And we got the stuff on Amazon. It was super cheap and it's just a cool idea. So definitely use that for sure. If you're wanting something that makes you feel like more confident, because I think that's kind of what it did for us, is that it felt like, hey, we're giving you something, and we didn't feel as like intimidated when we went in. So I think that helps a lot.
I'm reading ahead in the comments, and it looks like What's Up T-Pains is asking for more explanations, and also, do we know the title of that video? We're gonna get some views on that video.
Our video?
Yeah, the video explaining.
It's called Our Secret Weapon. And it's called the Howard Hospitality Secret Weapon, and we did it.
I'll post it in the Discord. Let me look
Yeah,
it up.
Cool. Yeah, we'll
it's
post
in
it
there,
in the Discord.
and her and I sat down in our living room and we just made the video, and we were because it worked for us so well that we're like, we have to tell people because this is like the best thing ever. And I know, like I said, Cosmic Vending does it with his claw machines, and he says it works really well. So yeah, watch the Secret Weapon video. It's really cool.
Very cool, for sure.
Yeah, and it shows, and actually in the video, it has a link to all the stuff we bought too, so you can
Nice.
go on and look at all the links and
Yeah,
stuff too.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, more comments coming in. Wayne Hawkins, I'm sorry, talking about we were talking about coin pushers on tribal lands, and he says convenience stores on the tribal lands are owned by the tribe. So
Yep.
you might be able to get something like that if you have something like that near
We've
you.
been trying really hard to get into the one on because we have a tribal casino here in town, and we've been trying to get in there, and it's hard. I mean, it's really hard.
There's a gas
Oh, I'm
station
sure,
not
I'm
far
sure.
from me that I thought about putting a coin pusher in there, but I was just scared. I don't want to get in trouble, but maybe I
Right.
do it.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should. Everyone's going to be looking for tribal land now. right.
We'll start going everywhere, guys.
For sure. Jonathan, you got a power outage over there? Oh, we might have lost him. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's California
right.
for you.
That's California. All right, so we're going to remove him from the show for the time being. Once he logs back in, we'll bring him back on. Next question up is from Matt Carter, and I think this is a great question because this is like an ultimate goal for me. So Matt Carter asks, do you do any other side hustles, laundromats, car washes, etc.? And quite honestly, that's something that I'd love to get to down the road. An arcade, kind of like how Quick Play or Clock Kicker does. Definitely want a laundromat, like Investment Joy or whatnot. I've actually been kind of putting the feelers out to my existing laundromat location that maybe someday, we could work out a deal and I could maybe get more involved with that too. So who knows down the road what you'll see in the videos, but I definitely want to get more involved with other types of income where I don't have to be there 24/7, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Xtreme?
Yeah, laundromats. I know a guy because I have locations, several guys that have laundromats, and they made family business out of it. And they have multiple locations, and it seems like a really good opportunity. But what I really like to do is doing those automatic car washes. I know you had that video where you found the abandoned soda machines and stuff.
Yes.
And I would love to have a car wash. I think that would be more exciting than a laundromat in my opinion.
What's funny is so I actually started working with the property owners from that location to see if maybe there was a possibility to strike a deal, and it did end up becoming for sale. But the problem is they had taken out so much of the guts, and like there was going to have to be so much money to be put into it that it wasn't for me. So it's funny because now in my town, that car wash is now an office building. They use the existing structure, like walled in the wash bays, and like probably redid the floors and everything. And it's actually an office building now. It looks so weird because you can still kind of tell it was a car wash.
Yeah, car wash. Yeah,
but it's an office building now. It's funny.
Man, Arizona is like the best place to have a car wash. We have so many dust storms.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, I would love to have a car wash.
Me too. All right, up next, They See Me LOLing says, hello, welcome, They See Me LOLing. Thanks for joining us on the live stream this evening. We appreciate you being here. And then Wayne Hawkins says he has 12 years of service with Pepsi and for one of the local Dr. Pepper distributors. That's cool. So lots of good knowledge there from Wayne. Wayne, are you in our Discord? If you're not, go down to the description, join our Discord. We could use some more technical background people in the Discord to help others and us with diagnosing and solving problems on machines. We'd love to have you there. Let's see what else. We got, looks like Top Shot Gaming comment about licenses per machine. He says Massachusetts has an arcade license. It's $100 per machine per year, which is similar to what South Carolina has. It's actually $250 in South Carolina. So that's why there's no classic arcade machines in South Carolina anywhere that are on coin-operated play because of that silly tax stamp law.
They need to rewrite that law and make it after a certain year of being old that the machine is no longer taxed on. I think that's so stupid.
Yeah. And
like vehicles.
Yeah, a lot, very much so. Very much so. It's crazy. All right, next question comes from They See Me LOLing, and I love this question. He says, any plans on guests joining the podcast? Maybe Quick Play, Investment Joy, 720 Vending, Pristine, Poke, or I'm guessing that's Jaime, right? So we've had Quick Play here in the comments, never on camera, but they do certainly have an invite. Investment Joy, I've spoken with he's actually in our Discord of all places. You can find him in our Discord. He's not super active because he's a really busy guy. But I'm not sure that we're big enough where he'd want to join us on our live stream.
Yeah.
But anybody that has some knowledge or something they feel they could bring of value to our live stream, we would definitely consider having them on. It looks like Howard may be joining us again. Let's bring him back on.
Yay.
Maybe. Hold on.
No video yet.
That's silly because we got video backstage, but not video on the actual. Oh, he just lost connection again. That's why. All right. Well, he tried. Let's try one more time.
I don't know.
There he is.
Hey,
Welcome back.
We
So I
saw
don't know
we
if you
saw
know,
a
but-
flash of your lights go out and you're
Yeah.
in the dark, and bam, nothingness.
We're at war. The world's ending. It's starting in California. It's heading towards you guys. So you're next.
I mean, California is at the coast, though. Arizona's next.
We have a huge,
sure.
huge storm right now. It's
I was going to
crazy.
say, I read
Yeah,
that there were some storms out west.
Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour winds and then pouring down rain.
That doesn't help.
Whoa.
These
But
are-
anyway, welcome back.
Right.
Our current question, we're talking about guests joining the podcast, and they've asked maybe Quick Play, Investment Joy, 720 Vending, Pristine, Poke, or Jaime wants to join. And basically, big picture is anyone out there, if you're interested in joining us on camera for the live stream,
yeah,
send me an email, galaxygames843@gmail.com. We'll certainly see what we can do. Obviously, someone like Quick Play, Investment Joy, 720 Vending, any of them will have information or knowledge they can bring to the live stream about vending machines and vending services in the vending business. So we can certainly make that happen. If you're interested, again, just reach out to us, galaxygames843@gmail.com. We can talk about getting you involved or getting you maybe as a special guest on the live stream or whatnot. I would love to bring more people on for sure.
yeah, that'd be cool.
The more the merrier, especially some of these bigger people that you're naming in the comments here. I'm not even sure that Jaime knows who we are, honestly. he's pretty big. But the good news is everybody or a lot of those people should be in Vegas in March. Quick Play will be for sure. I know Dominic Barbada, who's also been here in the comments on the live streams, will be in Vegas. I've been told that Jaime will be there, but I don't know for sure. I know Quick Play have spoken with him recently, and I think he's planning on being there. But for
Jaime
the
was
rest of
there
the-
last year. We were supposed to meet up with him and everybody, and we didn't get a chance. But I know
Well,
he always goes.
You will this year, right?
Dominic Barmito always goes.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people that have a lot of knowledge that are going to be there that are just it's awesome. I mean, there's so many people that even people at the NBVA conference that we met that have been doing vending for like 30 plus years. I mean, the knowledge is endless. So you can pick people's brains all day long.
For
It's
sure.
really cool. So
Speaking of Dominic, looks like Dom just joined us.
nice.
Where's the comment at? I'm jumping ahead here because I see him commenting. There we go.
Hi.
Vending Business Solutions. Welcome, Dom. Thanks for joining us. Hello. Glad to have you here. We're talking about Vegas right now and also possibly having other guests here on the live stream. So, Dom, if you're ever interested in coming on camera and joining us on the microphones too, hit me up. Let's talk about it. You can definitely join us for sure. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
to have
cool.
Another vendor here, especially one that's on YouTube as well. That'd be awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
So hit me up if you're ever interested in getting on camera with us too. That'd be pretty cool.
I'd love to have
I'm sure
like
the viewers would
Kevin-
love it.
Kevin from Candy Machines,
Yeah.
Grant from AZ Amusements, all those guys that can answer questions about their machines and things they're working on, like what's coming out for 2023, like some new stuff. Like I know, Kevin had mentioned something about maybe a sticker machine that might, use actually use DBAs or something. You know what I mean? Like that's cool stuff. So that would be kind of fun to have somebody like that too.
Cool. All right, next question comes in, or next comment, I should say, comes in from Adam Lyman. He says, I'm finding a lot of apartments have machines that are owned and maintained by local Coca-Cola distributors, trying to find out if they have a contract, but he thinks they're probably going to have a corporate contract. Or he thinks he's going to have to contact corporate. One thing I can say is if you are looking to start a vending machine business or if you're looking to grow,
Yeah.
one thing you can do is target locations serviced by Pepsi and Coke. Because I will tell you 100%, go talk to the business owners, go talk to the managers. They are not happy.
Yeah.
Right. And that's one thing that I always focus on when I'm making my pitches. I focus on service. So if you're unhappy that your machine's never stocked up, if you're unhappy that they only come once a month, give me a try. Let me help you because I focus on service and I'm going to be here. You call me, something's wrong. I'm going to come within 48 hours to make sure that problem's rectified.
Well, that's how we got all our accounts. And it worked out really well because they weren't getting stocked. So we went into, the car dealership was our first one that we got. And we went in there like, they're never here. And so I told Amelia before we just go and, try to take over some location, I said, let me call Pepsi and ask them like what's going on. And so her and I got on the phone and we actually called them together. And the guy is like, we don't have the drivers. Like we're short on drivers.
Yep.
We live kind of in a rural area. And he's like, we don't really like going out there very much. He's like, if you want to take over all of our spots, like we'll be more than happy to give them to you. So
look at that.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a tip right there.
Call. Yeah. Call the local Coca-Cola or Pepsi rep and just say, hey, I have this business. I'm trying to get started. And I've noticed that your machines aren't stocked and I'm not bagging on you or anything, but do you guys want some help? Like, I'd love to take over those spots for you and maybe it'll help you guys and see what they say. Cause that's how we got our spots. So, and they let us use their machines. So, I mean, it's a win-win,
Can't go wrong with that.
No,
for sure. I'm jumping ahead for just a minute because it looks like Dominic has threw some more comments in there for us. Let's see. Where did they go? Let's see. I'm jumping around. I think I don't know if maybe he's talking about Jaime, but he says he's active and well. He's got a new video dropping soon. Don't know if that's Jaime or not, but pretty cool. Also says he just recently watched my recent video. Great job. And he's talking about hopefully coming on from joining us on the live stream. He'll definitely come. Absolutely. That'd be cool. So let's work that out. All right. So yeah, hit me up. We'll get that worked out. And I apologize. I am a little bit all over the place tonight. I'm trying to stay current with some of the comments, but also go back and pick up things we missed. So I apologize.
Shame on you.
Yeah, it's 2023. We're starting new. We're changing things up. We're trying to be more proactive, I guess. I don't know. All right. I went too far back now. All right. I know we were talking about maybe bringing some different people on. So Pristine Vending. Hero 3 says, Pristine got that happy hustle going on. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not super familiar with Pristine Vending's videos. Looks like that's one I'm going to have to put on my list to check out.
Yeah, I haven't seen those either.
So Pristine, if you're watching us or if you're out there and are interested in joining, I'm sorry I haven't checked you out yet, but I'm definitely going to add you to my list and check you out and see what you got going on. Let's see here. Another question is about insurance, which this question seems to come up every week, but it's an important one. So Brent asks, would you get insurance from the start? And the answer is absolutely yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Keep this in mind. If somebody gets hurt on one of your machines, if you have insurance, you're going to be a lot better off than if you don't have insurance. And in today's world, people are much more likely to press or take legal action in the event of an injury from one of your machines.
Yeah.
So yes,
there's so many benefits besides that. Like people that you have your own insurance, that's a benefit to the place that you're actually putting it in, even though they have their own insurance. If you have your own, if your machine, something happens to it, like we have insurance on the actual machines themselves. So, I mean, it's a win-win, and it only costs us, it's almost $50 a month. That's it.
Yeah.
So can't beat it. State Farm is where we get ours.
Yeah. Jake from State Farm, reach out to him.
Yep.
All right. Next comment comes up from What's Up T-Pain. He says, hey, Xtreme, I've been grinding your videos the last week.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm about to rock your Xtreme code with Rainy this week once I have all my plush ready to order. Thanks for everything you do, boss. That's pretty cool.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Grinding
Makes me
those
feel really
videos.
honored. Thank you.
There
We
you
should
go.
purge our videos next.
Right on. Make sure you're commenting on all those videos too. And
Yeah.
so you've done everything to get your entries into the contest. We haven't talked about that in a hot minute. Let's talk about that for a minute here, because we're more than halfway through the stream at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take
So
it
if you
away.
guys don't know, we're giving away we've teamed up with candymachines.com and we are giving away a mini claw machine of your own. Shipped to your house for add to your arsenal of products you already have, or you could be a brand new business owner and starting new and you need a claw machine. This is a way for you to get started. So we just want to help people any way we can. So what you need to do is you need to first belong to the Galaxy Games and Xtreme Vending Galaxy Game 843 and Xtreme Vending's Discord. Sorry, guys. And make sure you belong to that first. That's the first thing, because in the Discord is an actual channel that has a link to candymachines.com. And there's a channel that's just dedicated to the giveaway, and it has people in there signing up and everything. But there's a link in there. It takes you not even a minute or 2 minutes to fill it out. That's just how we're going to keep track of people. And so you fill that out like 1 or 2 minutes, join the Discord, and then only other thing you have to do is subscribe to our channels. So you subscribe to Xtreme Vending's YouTube channel, Galaxy Games 843's YouTube channel, and the Howard Hospitality Group's YouTube channel. So that's all you need to do, those 5 things, which is take you maybe 5 minutes at the most to be qualified. And then the more you comment on our videos between now and March, then the more entries you can get. And then at the end of March, live in Vegas at the Candy Machines booth, we are going to give away the claw machine, which is super cool.
There we go.
So
it's going to be awesome. We'll do it live. It's going to be awesome.
And if this goes well, we're going to do probably more of these claw machines hopefully soon.
For sure.
It's in the works.
Sure.
It's in the works. So, yep.
Speaking of which, it looks like Kevin from candymachines.com has joined us here in the chat. Thanks, Kevin, for joining us. Welcome, Kevin.
Yay.
The guy who's making this whole contest happen. We appreciate that, buddy.
Yes,
thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah. And I don't know, Kevin, if you saw today's Galaxy Games 843 video, but I rocked your t-shirt in the video. So
I saw it.
Hopefully you'll get some more feedback from that. Pretty cool.
I want one of those shirts really bad.
Right? I want more of them.
I know.
More gear. I want more gear. All right. Next comment comes up from What's Up T-Pain again. Also, he says, Matt and Hospitality been grinding your videos too.
Oh, nice.
Really appreciate everything you do. Can't wait to start this new hustle. There we go. Yeah.
2023 is going to be your year. You're going to love it.
I like that we're inspiring some new hustle out there. That's what we like to see. That's why we're doing all this, is to help you grow, help you build, help you get some financial freedom, some wealth, just time freedom too.
Yeah.
But this is the time of year where we're all, starting resolutions, turning over new leaves, trying some new stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you found us. Glad you're watching our videos. Glad they're giving you some good information. Thanks for watching our videos too. Appreciate it. And then let's see what else we got here.
The thing is,
they see me.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they see me LOLing. Says Jaime has been a bit inactive in the scene. It seems he just did a video like a week or so ago, where he actually looks like a guy tried to break into his vending warehouse.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was a pretty cool video though. And also he's doing his exotic snacks again.
Yeah.
Says he's opening that back up. So that was pretty cool if you're into the snacks and drinks from other countries. I think he does exoticworld.us, I think is the website. Pretty cool. And this is where Dom says he's active well. He's got a new video dropping soon. Very cool.
Nice.
All right. And then Oxford Superhost joining us says, I just reviewed them on my channel. I'm not sure exactly which topic we were discussing when you were talking about what you reviewed. So I apologize that we didn't get to your comment in a timely manner. But whatever that was, if you want to drop in the comments, let us know what you reviewed on your channel. We'll certainly try to highlight that too. What else we got here? Looks like they see me LOLing says it'd be cool to do a Discord voice chat Q&A sometime. I know we do have the voice chat capability in Discord.
Yeah.
Has it ever been used? I don't know.
Yeah, I've used it a few times.
That was the first. That was the first time that David and I spoke. I think, wasn't it, on the
Oh,
phone?
yeah.
I've talked to a couple people. There was this, I think it was even Lance, who's in Florida, LGB or LBG, whatever.
Yeah.
Vending. Yeah, I talked to him and I had a good conversation with him too. And then he got a
Nice.
couple machines and he's got 2 locations now. So he's already started. And I think he's actually met with ET Vending and bought a couple machines from ET Vending too, because he's not too far away from ET Vending. So
For sure, for sure. Oh, and here's another kind of jumping back about apartment complexes. And this is another benefit to having insurance. Adam says most complexes require that you have insurance before placing a machine. And that's this is something I talked about in a previous video too. A lot of times in order to land a location, you're going to have insurance.
Yeah.
Like for me, my laundromat location requires I have insurance or I can't have a machine there. So yeah, that's definitely another benefit of having insurance for sure. For sure. All right, here's let's go ahead and highlight Kevin's comment. He says, "Good evening, all." There we go.
Hey.
I love that little gumball machine avatar there, Kevin. Thank you
That's
so much
cool.
for joining us.
That is cool.
Yeah, very cool. And I know Quick Play's been giving away a lot of candy machines from candymachines.com too.
They got some
So-
cool toys. That the
I'll tell you
rocket
what.
ship gumball machine.
Yeah, the
Maybe
rocket
like
ship was the
10 in a
latest
row
one.
or something crazy. Yeah.
I
They did a
think
lot.
that in 2023, candymachines.com is really going to blow up.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a good year for you guys, so I'm excited to be a part of it for sure. And I can't wait to see your setup in Vegas. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
I know. Yeah, me too.
All right. Here we go. They see me LOLing says, I imagine 800 to 900 for snacks or drinks, or 150 to 200 for bulks. Maybe he's talking about prices of machines there. I'm not sure
Maybe you.
exactly what he's meaning there, or maybe collections. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm guessing prices. That's about the going rate for a lot of the prices of machines anyway, on the secondhand market anyway. Maybe
Yeah.
not new, but on the secondhand, that's probably what you would expect to pay.
Yeah.
What's up, T-Pain says, how does someone get hurt on your machine, with some laughing emojis? You'd be surprised. People, on a snack machine, something will get stuck, they'll rock it, tips over on them. On a gumball machine, they'll cut their hand open. You never know what someone can do, or I'm sure people can find ways to get hurt.
I had
especially-
someone when I had full line Galaxy, I had someone run and jump and kick my machine and try to
Yeah.
get a snack out.
Right?
Jeez.
So
just
I
imagine.
I
just
didn't
imagine
never
that.
made a claim, but
Their
yeah,
leg goes through the glass. They cut their
Yeah.
leg.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
you could be in trouble if you don't have insurance.
yeah.
So-
yeah.
It's silly, but it's it's just part of the game. You have to have the insurance. It's the only way to do it. All right, moving on. Let's highlight this here. So Dominic's asking Jonathan, "Are you wearing one of those DJI microphones right now?"
I
Yes,
am.
he is. Yes, he is.
I'm very excited.
So-
that was one of our biggest things that we got this year. Or
Yeah,
last year.
I'm.
So
I
we
think
saved up.
is key when it comes to doing a good audio, because I think good audio is half the time better than good video when
Yep.
making videos. And
Well, like today I used it for the first time because I did a video on it's coming out on Friday on an issue we had with one of our machines and some of the cables and stuff. And I just plugged it in the bottom of my phone and I just walked out there and put the thing on my shirt and it sounds so good. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't believe like how good it sounded compared to, the microphone on your phone and stuff. And
Yeah.
they're great. I mean, this is the best thing we bought so far and then it's nice because her and I can both be on the microphone. We started taking them out when we're filming videos, so I can get her reactions to things and stuff.
Nice.
And it's great. So I highly recommend them. They're expensive, but it was worth it. I mean, it's great. So we love it.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I would love to maybe invest in those sometime in the future for my videos too, but not right now.
Well, I'm gonna bring them to Vegas so you can check them out because they're
Yeah, for
they're
sure.
just, they're really cool. So
For sure. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I definitely want to check them out. All right, cool. All right, up next we got Randy. He says, FYI, if buying from Rainy, get your orders in fast.
Yeah, I
There's
understand.
shutdown coming soon for 30 days. All right.
So
I'm guessing
what's
that's
going
something
on?
to do with the Chinese New Year or something like that.
Yes, exactly that. So they do
Mhm.
Chinese New Year. So if you're going to order from Rainy, you want to get the order in actually as soon as possible, just because. Yeah, and I've done this before. I've ordered the very first year I ordered because remember I started in like the very first year I started in August and September. And I got my first mini in October, and I put my order of 10 machines in January, like the middle of January, and that took 4 months to get my machines
Oh
because
my god.
they had a month off holiday. No one would ship out. No one would make the machines. It seemed like forever. So January, February is a rough time to order machines from China. So
I guess we all better start placing our orders for things overseas, and we need something done because that's
yeah,
something to think about. You know, it's
toys, your product, whatever you're getting from overseas,
Yeah.
you
I
need to
can't
get
wait to see
out.
the new canning machines and machines in person. Like I know you got one. You bought one to get to review and got one on location, David. But I mean, I really want to see those. They look really cool. Those look
Dude, I did my second collection and it was amazing. I love that candy machines mini. Oh, that
Yeah.
super mini is so awesome.
Yeah, they're really nice looking.
Yeah, it's fun too because I talked to the owner about the super mini and the owner just loves it. He asks me like 20, 30 different questions about the super. I'm worried that he's going to kick me out and buy one because I've already told him about .com, and he's really excited about getting claw machines and starting an arcade and stuff like that. I'm like, well, yeah,
cool.
and, you know, but hopefully he doesn't kick me out. That's the only thing because I wanted that
Gotcha.
location forever. So
Awesome. All right. Oxford Superhost talking about what he reviewed. He reviewed the birthday cake gumballs.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
I
pretty
saw
cool.
that video. I did. I watched that video. Thumbs up
Nice.
by
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's something we're all real excited about in Vegas is going to the gumball display and
Mhm.
trying out all the different gumballs and seeing what's out there and seeing like what's popular.
Making our jaw
That
tired.
was the one thing when I was in Ohio last week. I was at the mall and I was taking pictures of all the different vending machines to try to see like what the levels were like of each thing because I wanted to know what was sold out because that's
Mhm.
probably a pretty good seller, right?
Yeah.
So
we got to
cool.
replace the nerd ones with something. So
Yeah. A lot of people are talking about replacing them with the blow pop
yeah.
gumballs. But I'm not sure if blow pop is going to be the way to go. I like some of these more different flavored gumballs instead. And one that I tried when I was in Ohio, I think it was like a sour center gumball. It was really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was kind
That'd
of
be
like
popular. Sour stuff, super
yeah,
popular.
kind of like do you remember Crybabies back in the
Yeah.
90s? Kind of like
Yeah.
those, but the sour was in the
That
center,
sour.
not on the outside. It was really good though. I liked it. It was good. All right. Up next, Top Shot Gaming says I can't buy from the Rainy machines are nice. I think the minimum is 6, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure about that.
it's
Is that the
4,
minimum?
but yeah.
4 is the
It's
minimum.
4. Unless you buy the mega minis, it's 2. But really, you're going to be paying so much on shipping just for 2 machines because you're
Yeah.
paying the shipping really charges you for 4. And so if you're buying 2 machines, mega minis, you're paying for shipping of 4 for the price of 2. So really, you just want minimum order. I would recommend 4.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. All right. Cool. Yeah. So I mean, Top Shot maybe reach out to them and see if you could maybe get 4 instead of 6. I don't know.
yeah, and it's
Not
for
sure what your
safety
budget
reasons.
is, but that makes sense. All right. Here we go. They see me LOLing, asking more questions about insurances. What kind of insurance do you usually get for vending machines? And also, what are the typical costs? Can you get a discount for bulk insurance on many machines? So, you're going to get some different answers here between the three of us.
Yeah.
I like for me, example, I only pay for general liability insurance
That's
and
what I
not
do
anything
too.
to cover my equipment. And it's like $400 for the year for me. It's really cheap.
Yeah.
I know, Jonathan, though, you have a little bit more coverage for your machines, though, right?
Yeah. So we have $30,000 in equipment insurance, and then we have the $1 million liability and all that. So it's $600 for the year, and that's in California, which is probably a little more expensive than other places. So it comes out to about $50 a month, roughly, for us. But we added the equipment just because we were worried that we have all these brand new machines, so we were afraid
Yeah.
that I don't know. We wanted to protect Amelia because she's put so much time and effort into this thing, and I didn't want something to happen after she
Yeah,
put
of
all
course,
this
of
time in.
course.
So for us, $50 is, it's totally worth it. So we did both. We had the
Yeah.
equipment and liability. So, and that's State Farm is where we got it. And I think it was only $100 more to do the equipment. So that's why we did it. So it was the
Yeah, not
liability.
bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. Here's a shout out from Dom. Looks like he just subbed to Extreme Vending.
thank
So
you.
there you go.
Nice.
We
There
appreciate
you
it.
go.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's 2
I-
subs in one video. Or
I know.
one
I know. Dom's doing pretty well with his channel. Dom, throw in the comments how many subs are you up to? I know you're doing pretty well. You make some great content, obviously. So
Yeah,
that's pretty cool that you're subbing to Extreme Vending too. Very cool.
it is cool.
Yeah,
He wants to win a claw machine.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure if you joined our Discord either, but if you haven't done
Yeah,
so,
you
join
better.
us in the Discord. You've got lots of great knowledge to share for sure.
He does for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also he agrees audio is greater than video.
Yeah.
But good video also helps, of course. But audio is the way to go. You focus on your audio first and then video. And then looks like 720 Vending says add Extreme Vending for the owner. Where'd it go? The owner that is looking for the claw machines, could you run your own business selling the machines? So maybe he's looking for possible connections, or maybe would you be interested in setting up a machine or a business where you're importing machines and then reselling the machines?
Oh no,
You
not
ever
at
thought
all.
about doing that? No?
Yeah,
already
no,
does that.
It's
Travicar.
too much. We got the way I look at it is you got cannymachines.com and you got AZ Amusements, and they're both. I'm in Arizona with AZ Amusements, and I got right a state above me cannymachines.com with the right above me in Utah, and they already have the top of the line machines out there. So me, if I were to compete with them, I could get some sales probably, but I wouldn't want to compete with them. They already have great machines, and it's already a great deal. And if to me, it's not worth it. It's not worth the shipping and the hassle of sending them, separating the machines and shipping them off. I let the pros do that. That's not my interest at all.
For sure,
So,
for sure.
You do have a new shop where you could store them.
I do, but I still my own. And that's the other thing. When I get the machines in there, I did sell a few locally to help out some of my friends, but I was raising money, and I'm actually still got to go up to Idaho. I got the machines up in Idaho where I'm going to help place some machines for my cousins and family members up in Idaho. So that's real exciting. But when I get the machines in, I'm like, okay, I can't sell these things. They're making too much money. I don't want to sell them. So. Yeah,
Makes total
reselling's
sense.
not for me.
Yeah.
Well, good to know. Good to know. Thomas Frey says you guys are doing a great job. Thanks. Thank you, Thomas. Thanks for joining us every week too. Thanks for all the support. We really do appreciate that. And then Dom says he's up to 13,000 subs.
Dang.
No content coming out. It's worthless. The
Wow.
content grind all of 2023. So that means watch for some new videos from Vending Business Solutions.
Yep.
Let's also talk about maybe some collabs while in Vegas. Let's all help each other grow. For sure.
Man, that's double your channel right now, Galaxy.
Well, I mean,
Goodness.
I think it's only
That's like a million times my channel.
I mean, it makes sense for us to all be in each other's videos when we're all together, right? So
we
a lot of
collab.
cross promotion for sure. And we're going to make so
just
many
feel
connections in Vegas too.
I feel so bad. Like I want to build other people up all the time. I hate being the one being built up. Like I don't know. It's not that I hate. I want to be built up. I just feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm begging or whatever. But I really love. But when I have the ability, I love helping other people. So
For sure.
You know what I'm trying to say, right? I want to be respectful for bigger channels.
Yeah, no, I mean we're always trying to help each other out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I put you guys in all of the last 3 or 4 of our videos talking about the YouTube thing and all the stuff we're doing, and we did the giveaway videos and stuff, and I think all that helps everybody. I mean, it's just nice.
well, remember this too. When if I help you grow, and you help someone else grow, then they might help someone else who might come back and find my channel too. So like, it's all a big like carousel.
Especially
goes around comes around.
With the guy that played in 6 Cents.
Oh,
where
yeah.
you give the 3 and then they give and do 3 things.
Yeah.
Or 6 degrees of separation or whatever with Kevin Bacon, right?
Kevin
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For
Well, the
sure.
Discord is that way also is also
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, I love our Discord community.
Everybody helps everybody, and that's just
Man,
awesome.
that Discord community is growing really fast. It's
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
going to be passing my subscriber count probably if we keep this up.
Well, you know what? That's not a terrible thing,
No, it's
because
not.
because sooner or later they'll find your actual channel too.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a good thing. All right, up next, they see me LOLing says that's a fantastic deal for all the coverage. Howard does have another question though.
Okay.
Do you have any worst day evers for vending or vending horror stories where nothing went right? I feel like I've always got at least one problem happening in any given time, right? I mean, that's just the nature of the business, right? There's always at least one issue that's going on, right? So what issues do you have going on right now?
I think the worst we had some NIAX issues when we first got our Golden House machines. We couldn't get them to we're still trying to fix it, but the DBAs aren't showing the dollar bills or the money, the actual cash being put into the machine. So we can only see coin and credit cards. That's all we can see on our Golden House machines right now. And so there is a fix which is coming, which is great. But in the beginning, there's a guy on our Discord named Matt who works for NIAX, and him and I must have spent, I don't know how many hours a day for like 2 or 3 weeks trying to figure it out, trying different pulse settings, trying different connections, adding blue wires and green wires, and trying all these different things to get it to work. So that's the only really issue I've had with my claw machines. But like vending wise, like I've had a lot for full line vending, like we're trying to figure out the machines and program them. And I remember one day, like, I left a place and then I got a call that it wasn't taking money, and and it was the coin mech wasn't lined up right. I didn't slide it all the way in, but I didn't know, and I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's like then a bunch of quarters got jammed, and then the credit card reader wasn't working. This is all in like one day on one machine, and I'm just like, why is it? Why does it have to be all one day? And it was just a nightmare. And we just got that location 1 week before. So here we are in this brand new dealership with all brand new machines, and nothing's working. And it was so frustrating and embarrassing. And the guys were like, the one guy, when we left, his comment was, "I just wanted a soda," and it's like, okay, like, geez.
Like, all right, jerk, we got this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it was funny because we got that one working, and then we have the one in the maintenance shop, which it's one of those old 501Es that's been like, they refurbish them or whatever, and they make them new again. Well, Pepsi has like a remote control that goes to the machine that you press a button in it. It's like an electronic lock or something. Well, that wasn't working, so I couldn't even get in the machine to fill it. So then I had to come and wait for the Pepsi guy to come. So I don't know. I've had issues like that, but they all got fixed, and knock on wood, I've had no problem since. But there's always those days for sure, where you're going to have those kind of issues. So
wait till you have your first break-in.
No, I haven't had that.
Yeah, Galaxy 9 had that so far.
Yeah,
I've had a few break-ins. So that's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
My guy got caught. He got fired. That's what happens.
Well, as he should have. I mean, how could you be so blatant on camera?
On camera,
rocking that machine, right?
Yeah, well, like I know, like Cosmic Vending had people shaking his claw machines and stuff, and trying to break into them.
Oh yeah.
And, I mean, it's just people. I don't know.
Rude.
Rude.
Stealing.
For sure.
Yeah.
So just know that in this business, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have issues. You're going to have some problems. Chalk it up as the cost of doing business. Sometimes you have to spend a little money to make it right, but just keep in mind, in the end, in the long run, for most of us, it's worth it. So yeah, for sure.
When you're new too, like we're brand new to full line, and I mean, you're talking about a machine that does so many things, and you can program so much stuff, and like just learning how to set the prices. And then I remember we left one place, and we had some Rice Krispie treats that we wanted, that we wanted to get rid of or whatever, and so we discounted the price. Well, we thought we put it for 50 cents, and we had them for like 5 cents. You know what I mean? And just like we're just like, oh my god, like we didn't do anything right. And so we learned. I mean, but it was hard. But then we got rid of our Rice Krispie treats pretty quick. But
talking about a discount, right?
Yeah, get rid of them 5 cents.
You sure got rid of them.
Yeah, we got rid of them fast. So
love it. Too funny. All right, Dom's highlighting now. We were talking about helping each other grow. He says we all must help each other. Comparison is the
Oh,
thief of joy. Yeah, that's a great quote there.
Yeah.
It looks like 720 Vending might be getting some subs tonight. So
Cool.
glad you're here. Um, he says that is more than double his channel. He's working his way there. And also, he says, thanks to me. Looks like I've helped him grow so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, so I've
yeah,
given him some shout outs too and
yeah.
kind of referenced him a few times. He's got some great content. So yeah, go check out 720 Vending if you haven't done so yet.
Hmm.
And then I'm getting click happy again. There's Dom subbing to 720 Vending, so that's very cool.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, here's Brawlicon. We haven't seen Brawlicon tonight. Looks like he's a late joiner, but thanks for joining us. He says he's got a question for Howard Hospitality, asking about stickers and Pokemon cards. Do you do them at 50 cents or are they all $1?
Everything's $1, and they sell. So I don't know whatever. I've seen 75 cents. I saw on Facebook today somebody was asking what to charge, and people were doing 75 cents. But we do $1, and they sell. And
They
I
do.
think it has a lot to do with having our claw machine next to it. I think that helps because it kind of brings the interest to it. Where if they saw it just sitting there, it may not interest them as much as the claw machine, because the claw machine's all bright and shiny and lights and everything. So I think it helps. But we sell them $1 a piece, and they do really well. And we sell fart and poop stickers and video
Yes.
game stickers and tattoos. Tattoos are big for us, and so are the Pokemon cards are the best. But yep. So
Your
$1.
flea market is at $1, right, Galaxy?
So the flea market, my prices are all over the place. So the Pokemon cards are 50 cents.
Oh, are
The
they?
tattoos are at 50 cents. The mystery selection in that same machine are also at 50 cents. But I did input the Pokeballs in that Tamagotchi machine, which runs
For
dollar
$1.
Coinbacks. So
Mm,
those
yeah.
at the flea market, I'm selling them for $1. At the game store, though, I am selling them for 50 cents a piece.
Okay.
Wow.
They do much better at the game store, obviously.
Yeah, Game Store's got the big audience.
For sure.
That poor flea market.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what 2023 holds when it comes to that location. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell those machines off and then start rebuying machines when I have time to go out and find new locations. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm not sure that location is going to last all year long. We'll see what happens. All right. Another question from What's Up T-Pain says, last question. What's the worst month you've ever had one machine? $50-ish? So I'm going to go answer that question from a full line vending perspective. And if you go back way in my channel and watch some of my older videos, I had an auto care place with a Dixie Narco 276 single price machine outside, kind of like outside the garage doors. And it was on a main road, so there was lots of traffic passing it every day. And I thought the location was going to be great. It was not. My worst collection from a 1 month period from that location, $32. Terrible.
Mm,
Needless
Call it a
to say, one day I showed up and my machine was unplugged, and it was I always, because the machine was outside, and like they had a really super small parking lot, so I never went to service the machine while they were open because I didn't want to get in their way. So I went one day when it was closed to service the machine. The machine was unplugged and all the sodas were warm, so it had been unplugged for like a couple days at least. So that night I called my buddy. I said, "Hey, grab your trailer. We're pulling this machine right now," and I did. Didn't even talk to the location, just pulled the machine.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, I counted that as a lost location because they unplugged the machine. They obviously didn't want it there anymore. So I pulled it, and that machine is actually now at our diesel garage location. So found a new location for it. Still not great there, but it's doing better than it was for sure. How about you guys?
Well, I've had claw machines in places that do that, do really bad, and then I just pick them up and move them somewhere else. It's part of trying to find a good spot. So it does happen, especially when you have a lot of locations and you're trying to fine tune it all. But it's not as hard as moving a soda machine, though. That's scary big.
Very big, yes.
The lowest that we ever had was our first month doing vending, and it was $2. And it was another 501e drink machine, and we brought it to a Motel 6, and they really wanted it. We went with them, and they were all excited about it. I think it was Motel 6. I think that's the name. And so we talked to the owner and the manager or whatever, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great. And I'm glad she's doing this, and great for Amelia, and blah blah blah." So
had it delivered by Pepsi. They brought it and we got it all set up and everything. And I went back 2 days later because I had to put in some of those sleeves into the little, in the front of it. And there was a sign on it and it said, out of service, and it was unplugged. And
What?
I'm like, what's going on? And so I go inside and he goes, I don't want your machine here anymore. And we said, why? What happened? He goes, I just don't want it here anymore. And I'm like,
What a
okay.
jerk.
And so come to find out, we knew somebody that worked there, and they ended up that he wanted to put his own in there. So he wanted ours to go away. So he basically, I don't know if he learned how much they make or whatever, but I mean, that was what it was. And so he said yes, and then we got it there, had it delivered and set up and all that stuff, and I had to unload it and have them pick it back up, and oh my god, it was a nightmare. So that was the lowest.
That sounds eerie similar to that other game store location I had for a little while.
Yeah.
Very, very weird how people change. I don't know.
Yep.
Anyway, up next, I want to highlight this real quick because it looks like they see me LOLing. Might be exiting here shortly. He says, it would be great if you recorded or uploaded your live streams to your channels for archive. Love to rewatch some of the streams. I can tell you they are available on my channel. I'm not sure about how we would go about uploading them on the other channels.
I would if I could.
Yeah, is there a way to do that? Maybe there's a way to do that. I don't know if you can download them and re-upload them, but they are available on my channel as well. What you want to do is if you go to my channel and at the top, there's all the different tabs like videos, shorts. There's a section for live. Yeah, community is another one, but there's a section for live. You should be able to go see all the previous live streams in. Cool. So you might just have to click around in those tabs.
I'd like to find that out actually, because I would definitely put them on our channel for sure.
Heck yeah. Well, that's a good takeaway too. So we're going to look into more about sharing it out on the other channels as well, just for some redundancy too, if anything else, for sure. All right. What else we got here? Because we're getting down to the end of the live stream. We've only got, looks like about 14 minutes left. So while we're getting to the end, let's see. Oh, see, here we go. See, they see me LOLing, says he's got to head out. He's had a great night. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. And a lot of subs going on. Looks like Vending Business Solutions subscribing to Home Style Vending and 720 Vending and some back and forth subs going on there. So I'm glad we're making those connections for everyone. That's really cool.
That's awesome. Any way we can help out.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Heck yeah. All right. So 720 Vending commenting on some of the break-ins that we were talking about. He says he's had a few break-ins. They do suck. Just got to push through it and beef up security to get it working as soon as possible. And if you make, YouTube videos, it's always great content. People love seeing, how you handle those situations. So I always try to turn a negative into a positive like that for sure. If I'm getting broken into, you best believe it's going to be a YouTube video for sure. All right. Here's another good question from Brent. He's asking, what would you say would be the life expectancy of a machine and if it's outside, is it reduced? I've had multiple machines outside and they're still rolling hard. I would say as long as you perform proper maintenance to them, keep the condensers clean, keep the fans free of dust and debris. Yeah, all that stuff. Because I know, like at my laundromat location, like leaves get all caught up in there, so I got to clean those out every now and then. I showed it in one video a long time ago where I put on the rubber gloves and got the broom and I got all in there and cleaned it real good. But it was like, I don't want to show that on video. Nobody wants to see that. It was gross. I'm gonna be honest.
What's his name? Mike, whatever, does the
What's
dirty
that?
jobs. Mike would.
Oh yeah, Mike Rowe. We'll get Mike Rowe to clean my vending machines
jobs.
for sure. That would be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as long as you perform proper maintenance, they're made. I mean, like the machines that I use outdoor are rated for outdoor use.
Yeah.
So they're designed to be in the rain. They're designed to be in the wind. They're designed to be in the sun. Keep that in mind. For sure. All right. Another comment about the key fobs. Wayne says those key fob machines are nice, but when they mess up, they're a real pain. He's had to break into many machines when the fob didn't work.
Yeah.
So ultimately, how did you end up getting into your machine, Jonathan?
They're supposed to be coming. I called them.
Oh, you're still not in it.
No, I called them because it's the holiday, right before the holiday.
Yeah.
And so I called them and said they're going to come out either, I think it's next week, and meet me there. And because the lights work on it and everything, but I think something's disconnected inside, and so he'll have to get in there and
maybe.
Yeah.
Well, here's a comment from 720 Vending. He says, reach out to the Tri-Tech Locks and order a new Master Black remote for the machines. The question
they gave me ours.
So I
Oh,
mean,
you
we
already have the
can.
master remote.
Yeah, they gave us the remote, so I don't. Maybe they can get us a new one, but I got it from Pepsi because it's their
Gotcha.
machine. So
Gotcha. Well,
Mhm.
still, I'm interested in this Tritech Locks place. I might
Yeah.
have to look into that too. All right. Hero 3 says yesterday he checked on a college location and this older candy machine that was 4 heads, not a U-turn, but had 4 heads lined up. Um, the head with the Reese's though was busted into though. So yeah, we're not the only ones seeing break-ins, especially
So dumb.
after the holidays. People probably need some extra cash, pay off some debts, pay off some bills. You might see it more this time because I know like the last time my soda machine got broken into, I think it was actually in early January. So who knows?
Oh,
Maybe this is
really?
the time of year for machine break-ins to happen. I don't know. Or or
Do you
is
have
there?
locks on all your machines, David?
Yeah, I bought those locks on my machines because I didn't want people breaking in. Well, what got it going is a little girl was able to pick it, and she was
Oh,
just messing around. She was able to open one of the locks, and then she told her
Uh-oh.
mom, and they called me up, and they're like, "We turned off your machine, and we taped it closed." And so I went over there and relocked it, and I was like, "I need the locks." If a little 5-year-old can figure out how to open up a claw machine lock, a cylinder lock, then
yeah.
I gotta need to figure this out. Yeah.
For sure.
But that was the only time that ever happened to me, and the kid didn't take anything. She's like, "Mom, I did this." She
Yeah.
unlocked.
Kids are so
I was like,
honest. It's
wow.
awesome.
Yeah, it was funny. She's only 5, so she wasn't trying to steal. She was just messing around.
Speaking of like extra security, so 720 Vending's talking about puck locks. Have you seen these? So like on a soda machine, I know you can get like a thing that covers up the T handle, and you get a
Oh
puck
yeah.
lock on it.
Yeah.
And those are obviously a lot more secure to not be able to be broken into. So that's something you could always do on some of those types of machines. I don't know if a puck lock would be too big for a mini machine. It might be,
Yeah.
or if they
Yeah,
make smaller
probably.
puck locks, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's definitely some good locks out there you can use. They're going to be better for security for sure.
They're not that expensive. I think a 4-pack of master locks costs us like $20. I think
Yeah.
those, I mean,
Yeah.
and those are master locks. I mean, if you order them like Xtreme does online, he had a link in the Discord I saw, and they were really cheap. I mean, compared to the master locks.
Yeah. You order like 100 or 200 of them. I did that like 200 or 300 locks, and it was like $750.
For sure. For sure. Cool. All right. Up next, question for Howard Hospitality. 720 Vending asks, do your hotel machines have card readers?
All my machines have card readers, every
There you
single
go.
one. Yep.
There you go.
And there's not one machine that we have that, except for candy machines.
Well,
But everything
yeah.
else has card readers, and we learned that from doing the full line vending because
Yep.
being able to see our machines 24 hours a day, like it's just awesome. So I mean,
Yeah.
we've saved so many problems just by being able just to see them and how they're doing, alone, not counting like for full line vending. I mean, the pre-kitting that's made all the difference in the world. 'Cause
That's
I used to load
totally worth it.
God, I mean, I used to load my car up with like every single soda you could possibly think of,
Yep.
and then show up and not need this or to need more of that. Or so the pre-kitting is awesome. Like Sam and I said, we did it tonight, and we have all our boxes ready to go for tomorrow. And so we just
Yep.
show up, stick it in there, and we're out of there. So
Yep.
it's just,
I agree. Even if I don't expect one single payment to be made with a credit card
Yeah.
reader on my machine, I'm still going to have one on
Oh, yeah,
there
yeah.
for inventory purposes.
the time it saves is
Yeah.
and effort is amazing. So, and the claw machines, it's great because I mean I can see how much is in there at all times and whether or not they're on, which is awesome too. So if
Yeah.
they're forgetting to turn them on or or anything like that, I can see that. So that's really nice.
I'm going to be adjusting over. Like I got my second NIAX reader, and I used the code actually, Galaxy Games.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that saved me money.
Speaking of which, it's a new quarter, and I did see the sale now, so I can only see them once per quarter. But NIAX is changing over the way that my affiliate program works with them. But I did very well in the fourth quarter. So thank you all
Nice.
for your support using the Galaxy Games 843 code.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody.
That's
For
going to make
sure.
a big difference for the Vegas trip for sure. So thanks
Yeah,
everyone
awesome.
out there for the support.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah.
Now we can
but I'm
actually
just-
go, people.
we're talking
Before you was
here.
gonna have to stay home.
Yes.
Yeah. While we're talking here, I just picked up my sales for today for the one machine that does have a NIAX reader, and it did
Yeah.
$20 today on Wednesday. So it's nice to be able
Nice.
to see that.
That's
And
awesome.
Heck yeah.
yesterday it did actually 35 yesterday. So
Crazy.
uh,
Crazy.
yeah.
That's awesome. All right, next comment comes in from Claudaddy Vending. Says 3 Arcade and Amusement Pros. Love your videos and Discord discussions. Happy collecting. Thanks, man.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Yeah, we love those comments. And then Oxford Superhost says, "I'll take a sub if you're passing them out." So go check out Oxford Superhost on YouTube.
Let's go
Give
check
them
it
a
out.
sub.
Yeah, I want to see that Gumball review after the stream. So
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna
gonna
go
watch
ahead
it
go
again.
check out that Gumball video. I definitely want to see that. So thanks for sharing that, by the way. All right, guys, we're getting down to our last 5 minutes, so we may miss a few of the end of the show comments here. While I'm going through the comments, Jonathan, will you tell them one more time about our
Yeah.
contest we're running?
So we have teamed up with candymachines.com and Kevin and the whole crew, and we are giving away a claw machine. So if you've been looking into getting into claw machines, or you already have your own and you want to add more to your arsenal, we are going to help you do that. So it's really, really simple. There's only a few things you have to do. The first thing you have to do is join the Xtreme Vending and Galaxy Games 843 Discord. You must belong to the Discord, and in the Discord is a link in its own channel for the Candy Machines giveaway. There's a link where you can go to the Candy Machines website and you register. And it takes you about a minute. It's that quick. And so you register real fast, then subscribe to Galaxy Games 843's YouTube channel, Xtreme Vending's YouTube channel, and our channel, Howard Hospitality Group's channel, and then you're in. And that's pretty much it. And then for every additional comment you make on our videos between now and March, you can get bonus chances, and we're going to have more bonus chances in the Discord and some other things. But all in all, the grand prize drawing is the last week of March at the National Bulk Vending Association and also the Amusement Expo live in Vegas at the Candy Machines booth with Kevin and his whole crew. And we're going to do it live in Vegas and give away the grand prize claw machine, and we have more stuff coming besides that. So
Yes.
Stay tuned. We have more announcements.
Very cool.
So, yep.
Yes.
But you can win a
Lots
claw
more
machine.
coming.
Thank you, candymachines.com for that. That's awesome.
Yes. Thank you, candymachines.com.
Mm-hmm.
we love you, Kenny.
Yeah, we do. All right, we're gonna try and get one or two more comments in. I do want to highlight this one though. It's from Clash Gaming 383. Says he's new to the channel. When's the next scheduled live stream? So guys, we do these live streams every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube. So set a reminder. We're going to start trying to set them up early so that upcoming feature will be shown on the different recommended views and stuff like that. But every Wednesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here on the channel, on YouTube, we'll be here. We'll be talking about vending. And it sounds like we might be able to get some people to join us as well for some special guests in the near future too. So
and
stick
go to
around,
Vegas
make sure you
with
join
us
us every
in
Wednesday.
March too. Join us.
Heck
for
yeah,
Vegas.
join us in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Of course, Hero 3 is making jokes. Talking about my cleaning videos, right? He says if I dress scantily while cleaning, I might hit those lady market views. I don't think Mrs. Galaxy Games 843 would like that.
No.
So we're not going to talk about that tonight. But guys, thank you so much for joining us every week. Thanks for all our regulars to come out and join us on our live stream. We appreciate all the supports. Don't forget to subscribe to Galaxy Games 843, Xtreme Vending, and the Howard Hospitality Group. Make sure you join us in our Discord server. Interact there. When we're not doing our live stream on Wednesday nights, a lot of us are there in the Discord, talking vending, answering questions, providing help, providing assistance, sharing best practices, all kinds of good stuff like that. So that's where you can find us. So make sure you join us there too. And if you want to win that claw machine, you got to do all that stuff anyway, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and we're all in there. So we're all in the Discord. All of us are in there. We're in there at different times during the day, but we're all there to help everybody. And that's all we want. And I can't tell you how much stuff I've learned from the Discord, just from people with their ideas and great ideas that I've gotten from the Discord that have helped everybody. So thank you guys for your ideas, because we're growing because of the Discord. So without it, we wouldn't have all the ideas we have. So it's great.
For sure. For sure. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up right here because we are just about out of time, and this is going to hard stop right at 11. So we're going to start giving our goodbyes. We're going to start wrapping things up here. Anything you guys want to add before we wrap it up?
No, thank you guys for watching our videos. Amelia loves you guys and loves the exposure she's getting to her business and how it's growing, and she gets so excited. So thank you for helping her, because she's having the best time. she's loving it. So
I just want to say thank you, of course, to everyone. Make sure you join the Discord And make sure if you're going to buy anything from CandyMachines.com, use Howard's referral link to help
Yep.
support Amelia. And then support Galaxy Games if you're going to buy a Nix reader with Galaxy Games 843. Their affiliation links will help support them in their investments.
Yeah. Buy Amelia hot chocolate. Yeah. Oh,
your power's
for
flickering.
sure.
our power's going to
Your
go out
power's
right
flickering
now.
again.
You saw that?
All right, so this is a great time to end the live stream, guys. So thanks so
Okay.
much again for joining us. We appreciate it. Make sure you join us here again next Wednesday, 9 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern Time. We'll be back live at that time. So thanks again, guys, for joining. Once again, this is
Thank
Matt
you.
with Galaxy Games 843. We got David from Xtreme Vending, Jonathan from Howard Hospitality Group, and we'll see you next
Thank
time,
you,
guys.
guys.
Thanks a lot.
Really
Bye.
appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.